it's Megan, and I have my planner set up for you guys today. This is for my 2020 planner. I've already put away my 2019, it's in its box. I had originally bought my first Erin Condren last May when they released the new planners, and I'd gotten it for July through June. But I really like mine to start off with like the calendar year. So I just decided to go ahead back in, I think, like October or November. I went ahead and ordered a new one. I had a colorful one. I decided to do the neutral for this one. So yeah, so this is the cover. I've got this like lace. It's looking black on the screen. I don't know if it'll look like that when I actually upload the video, but on my computer screen where I've got it reflecting through QuickTime, it looks black and white, and it's more of like a charcoal and like an off-white color. I love it. I think it's so pretty. I think it's just very simplistic without being like too in your face. I do have this one that was on I had the normal, I actually did the neutral cover when I ordered my first one of the Kaleidoscope, and then I ordered this Capricorn one, which I love, but I wanted to start with something a little bit fresh for the new year. So yeah. So let's go ahead and flip right into it. So right here, I was using these like wet erase markers from Erin Condren, but I found that they would still rub off on like this kind of like vellum paper, and in the back, same thing. I used it on the back side, and I would note what I did since I plan at the end of the week, like I do a back plan kind of thing. So I don't use that for that purpose anymore. I do, and I'll show you on this one. I keep a list of shops that I've ordered from and that I'm waiting to come in, especially because I tend to buy like a ton at once. So this was all my Black Friday shops. I'm still missing one. It's on its way. And then this was stuff I purchased, like it's not all at once. It's just bit by bit. And then I just keep using it until I'm done. So I still have this one, until I've gotten all the other orders that I've got coming in. So I'll use that again here as just a way to keep track of it. And then over here, I just ordered a couple of these die cuts. I actually ordered a ton of die cuts from Miss Moss, and I will show you how they're set up throughout the planner. And I did them all zodiac with the exception of these two. I just thought it would be fun to flip it open and see this page where you've got like this little queen, and then this the Birth of Venus one. I just think they're so stinking cute. And then of course you have my name here, and I have this, it's a sticker done. I just covered my last name. You could probably figure it out, but I don't know, that's just me. I guess that's just the nature of like internet. I grew up in the 90s where the internet was still so new, and chat rooms and stuff, and so you just didn't share all that information. And yet here it is. So I know other people who show it, and it's fine. It's just my personal choice. But I did get these name stickers. I ordered them from Adorably Amy. And then this is a Miss Moss. This was like a freebie that came with an order. And I think I showed this, I'm pretty certain I showed this in a haul, but these are like the album covers of the Pink Floyd, their music, their different albums, and on these curvy girls. So the curvy girls are like naked, and then it's like some of these are like body painted, it looks like. So freaking adorable. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to use this. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to stick it right there. I don't even really listen to Pink Floyd that much, not any more than I think I kind of grew up with. And then occasionally you hear, but I just thought it was so cute and I didn't want to waste it. So I used it. So let's keep flipping in here. I'm not using this page. I don't have kids. So I see a lot of people using this spread here to put in all of their kids' school information. Again, I don't have them, so I don't have any intentions of using this for anything as of right now. If you don't have kids and lead a fairly uninteresting life, but you have figured out a way to use this, let me know. Yeah, we'll keep going because I'm not really using this. I do have this, the new beginning, new mindset, new focus, new start, new intentions, new results. As of right now, I've just written on all of these months. I think I'm going to actually put all the birthdays in here. I just haven't done it yet. And one of my goals this year, and you're actually going to see my 20 for 2020 challenge. I've got the list in the back. And one of mine is to send birthday cards. So I'm going to keep a list of all the ones here. I just haven't done it so that I can like prep and get those done. And it's kind of redundant because I'm going to show you it somewhere else as well. And then as of right now, I don't have any plans for this page. I think some people are using it to do budgets. Some people were doing it to like track, like I think their calories and weight loss and stuff like that. I've got a weight loss tracker in the back that I'll show you. This though, I might try doing budget. I'm trying to figure out a budget. So yeah, I will keep going. So this is then my monthly dashboard. I think that's what this is called. I'm still learning, but yeah. So I'm going to use this page here as an end of month memories. I do have a Polaroid zip printer, so I'll probably print pictures from there and stick them in here and whatnot. And then over here, I have my monthly goals, which I've written in, and like the same two are all, these top two are always the same no matter what. So getting like a box or a bag of donations to Goodwill, losing 3 pounds a month. And then this month I'm working on creating a budget, and then also creating a morning routine. If you saw my plan with me for the first week of January, I had like AM routine as one of my habit trackers. And then I'm like, I don't actually have a routine for the morning. Like I don't get up at a specific time. I don't have like, again, that routine of I get up, I do this, I do that, and I do the other things. So that is my plan. I am working on creating that this month to get up. And then here are the cards to send. I don't know that this will be the same every single time. It's just, as of right now, I didn't know what else to put in there, so I just did that. I could do, oh, actually, that's a good idea. So I had a friend read tarot cards for me that is kind of like a setup for the year. And so I could make like a little synopsis of what each month is as a way to just kind of look back and reflect on it. As just a way to be aware, like, you know, I don't believe that like tarot is like predicting my future or anything like that. It's more of just like an intentions thing. It's just understanding something, I guess. It's like, I think this month is, focuses on money. I think I had like the Page of Coins, I think, from the deck she pulled. And it's just talking about, it actually talked about a couple different things. It was one, learning and studying something new, which I'm doing with witchcraft. And two, it was finding new ways to make money, which as of right now, I don't really have new ways to make money. Like that's not something except for simply budgeting and working on a way to keep money instead of spending it. And these were things I had in mind before I had these tarot cards read. So it's just kind of nice to be like, oh, I think I'm kind of working in the right direction. So maybe that's what I'll do there. And then I have this here Capricorn sticker that again is from Miss Moss. January is my birthday month. So I am a Capricorn, so I picked to do the Capricorn starting in January. I tried to pick my zodiacs based on the month that they existed the longest in. So Capricorns are from towards the end of December. What is it, like December 20th or something like that, until, depending on who you read, some say that, yeah, so then the Capricorn goes until the 19th of January. So most of the Capricorn sign exists in the month of January. And so that's how I determined how I was going to lay these in here. But again, it just worked because January is my birthday month. I am a Capricorn. I wanted it to be there for my month. And then this is the same across all the boards. Excuse me. Oh. I am in desperate need of a nap. I am so sore from pole classes. So I am just like, I'm going to get through this so I can go and lay down. So I have these here, and I did order, this is the first time I ever ordered anything from Simply Gilded. And I was looking for something that matches these colors because there is these muted colors. There's this like peach color, a blue color, a purple color, and a green color. And I did the best that I could for that to find little washi tapes that fit it. These, I had to like cut these in half to make them work here because they were bigger than I thought they would be. But I use that to create this like kind of blocked sections. So down here in my 20 for 2020, one is to wear my Apple Watch every day, and one is to read at least 30 minutes a day. So I have been trying to keep this page open every morning so I can kind of look back. Today's the 9th. So I've been wearing it, and I'm wearing it right now, and then reading 30 minutes a day. And then I've been listening, and by reading, it could be reading a book or listening to Audible. I've been listening to The Road to Jonestown a lot today. These stickers I had done from, well, this one specifically I had custom from Peachy Plans, and this one was also from Peachy Plans. I think that was just in her selection of them anyway. So then I built these little charts, and then this sticker here is from Simply Gilded as well. There was a girl on the Simply Gilded buy sell trade page. I had all of them sitting right here. I don't know where they went. Oh, I moved them into a folder. She was selling a bunch of these stickers, these full boxes that I believe were at one time journaling cards, and she just shrunk them down into these. And I was like, that's perfect, because I didn't know what I wanted to stick in this area. I do have like the quotes from one of the Erin Condren sticker books, but I didn't love it. So I am so glad that she was selling this, and I try to kind of keep it within a specific idea of like the month and whatnot. So this one really just kind of matched these color, and again, it's my birthday month and Queen, so that one worked out really well. And then here, this is the first time I've ever laid a monthly spread. I did order ones for February and March to continue to see how I feel about them. This is kind of half-assed, to be honest, and I'm going to keep doing it. But it's, again, another kind of like birthdays. So I don't know if this will continue to look like this. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. Some people I know like do a little budget here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but we'll figure that out. It doesn't have to be perfect today. I will quickly work through all of the other months just so you can see them, because they are pretty stinking cute. So now going into our notes. I know there's these pages. As of right now, I don't plan on using these pages. It's fine, but I'm using this one. I am really proud of this next page. It's so much fun doing this. So I had a book tracker in my last one, and it was something I picked up from, I don't remember who off the top of my head, but I had it for my passion planner, for my back pages of my passion planner, and then I liked the layout, and so I added it to, when I got this one, I ordered another one and added it. Oh, excuse me. Nap time, seriously, guys. I added it to the Erin Condren. I had to trim it up a bit, but I really liked having that for my book tracker. This time, so excited. I'm gonna flip this open. So this is from the Prairie Planner. I'm gonna kind of zoom you in and just kind of work through it. So these stickers, there are these 4 stickers here that are meant to be shelves. And then she has these different like groupings of books and stuff like that that you put together. And then hers included decoration. And I'm like, that's so cute. I didn't care for the decorations in hers. And I wanted a top to it. So I used marker. And this looks a little more pinky, I think, in the video, but it actually, like, in person matches pretty well with this color here. And then I just kind of went through, I think these are all Glam Planner. Not all of these are Glam Planner, but some of these are, most of these are. I think this is the only one that's not. I went and picked up some of her little deco stickers because I don't tend to use a lot of deco in mine. And I decided to add those onto here. So it's like if you had a bookshelf and you had all your decorations. So you got some crystals here and candles, a lamp that's up here, and then a little, oh my God, I just totally, succubus? Succulent, not a demon that sucks the life out of men while having sex with them. That's what a succubus is. So a succulent plant there. And then here I've just got this little skull, a little like hanging succulent. And then we have a little like sand time turner thing, a bottle of blood or alcohol, another little plant, a little crow, a raven, and then just like this flower being held in a skeletal hand, an old-timey camera, more plants. I have plants on all of them. Plant, a candle, and a crystal here. And then I was trying to make it look a bit more like a bookcase. I don't actually have drawing skills, so I don't love it, but I made it work. It's fine. It's for me. So I thought this was so much fun. I had so much fun putting this together. Yeah, and then it says Megan's bookcase at the top. So I'm pretty stinking proud of this page. I'm gonna say it. This next one is just kind of thrown together a bit. This is for the home. To do, to buys, like I need to paint. I want to buy new shower hardware, like fixtures and stuff like that. So one of my goals this year, that's not actually part of my 2020 goals, it's just my personal thing, is I want to get the house in sell condition so that when the market is where we want it, we can go ahead and sell and buy a new house. I don't know that that will be this year. It might not be until next year, but I'm planning for it now. This next page here is my 20 for 2020 goals. So I kept this a pretty simple page. I did just draw over these like crystally type kaleidoscope things with a bunch of my Erin Condren markers just to kind of add some color to the page, but the focus needed to be here. So this is my 20 for 2020, and I'll kind of walk you through them. I don't know how well they can be read on screen. So Summer of Classics. So I'm gonna be reading a bunch of like classic books. I don't know if I want to do modern classics or like classics. Like I don't know if I want to read Charles Dickinson or Ray Bradbury. Is that the right? Jane Austen or Ray Bradbury? You know, I just don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe it's just whatever floats my boat. But I am going to be reading classic books for the summer. A weekend hotel stay alone. My husband travels a lot. And even though he's working, I'm always so jealous of him. I'm like, it's not fair that you get to travel all the time and get to like explore everything. And you get to stay in hotels. I love hotels. I love to just hang out in hotels. We go on vacations and I'm like, I want to spend a good amount of time just sitting in a hotel bed watching TV without a care in the world. I love that idea. You know, I don't have to worry about what I'm making for dinner. I don't have to see if the dogs need to go to the bathroom. It's just my me time. So that is one of my things I've been asking for a while, and my husband was not really into it, but he's finally like, yeah, that's fine. Donate to Goodwill once a month, which you saw that I have those written in all my monthly goals. Learn a new skill, and this could be something like learning macrame. There's a macrame class I've been wanting to take, and whatnot. So that is kind of open to interpretation. Take myself on a date. That might go really well hand in hand with a weekend hotel stay alone. I have gone out to eat by myself plenty of times. I've sat in restaurants plenty of times by myself. The one thing that I've never done and I've always wanted to do is go see a movie by myself. It makes me very nervous. Movie theaters make me very nervous. And so it's hard for me to bring myself to do it, but it's a challenge for the year, so we're gonna see how it is. So I'm gonna take myself on a date as dinner and a movie. Watch only new shows. Dip dye hair, so I just want to dye like the ends of my hair like a bright fun color. I've never done anything like that. I've always wanted to. I've worked in such a professional setting for so long that when I finally had the money to be able to afford like a good colorist, I worked in a professional setting and didn't feel like I could get away with it. Some people did. Some people push the limits, and I just didn't. And now that I work from home, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm there for it. Study witchcraft and Buddhism. I'm trying to decide which of these I feel like I fit more, and it could very well be just an interesting combination of both. We'll see what happens. I'm just looking for like a connection of some sort. Send birthday cards, take online classes through like edX or Udemy or Coursera. I don't know what it'll be. I'm just looking to do something. Try 2 new recipes a month, cook or bake. This originally was to make a international meal once a month. But when I started looking, I just like wasn't feeling any of it. So I'm like, try 2 new recipes a month, cook or bake. I've been watching a lot of Great British Bake Off, and I was like, I could probably make some of these things. They may not be pretty, but I could try it. So that's where that idea came from. That's why it's cook or bake. Watch movies I own, but I've never seen. I've not seen 22% of the movies I physically own. So I'm going to start watching them. So then we can decide which to keep and which to get rid of, because I need to declutter. Wear a watch every day, read at least 30 minutes a day, stop using plastic grocery bags. We picked up a bunch of bags from Bagoo, or from Amazon. They were called Bagoo. And I've been using those. Quarterly photo books. So I want to get, at the end of every quarter, make a photo book as like just a way of the memory keeping and stuff like that, especially for all the birthdays and stuff that we celebrate with families. I think will be a fun one. Start a blog. We'll see how that works out. I'm not quite there yet. And if I don't get that started until December, still counts. Try 1 to 2 new restaurants a month. I have hit that, and I'm trying another new restaurant this weekend and another one 2 this weekend. I think we've got dinner plans on Sunday with my husband's grandparents, and that's at a new place to us. And then find the best French toast in West Michigan, which is the area that I live in, the greater West Michigan area. So I'm trying to find the best French toast. I like a really good, like, custardy inside of the French toast. I don't like dry French toast. French toast should never be made with sandwich bread. It should be made with like Texas toast, I guess, or like a brioche, like something that will just hold that like eggy goodness mixture. And so you've got that like kind of slightly crunchy outside from being on the pan and all the butter, but then it's that custardy inside. I think it's like, in French, it's like pain perdu is what I think it's called. My husband's like, French toast is not breakfast, it's dessert. And I'm like, fuck you. I eat it for breakfast. I can't make French toast to save my life. So I'm looking for the best restaurant that makes it so that I could be like, you know what? I want French toast this morning. Let's go to breakfast. That's my goal. 2020 is kind of wide open as of right now, or 2020 is kind of wide open. I'm thinking I can let the year kind of surprise me. Although lately I've been thinking to get involved more politically speaking, especially considering it is an election year and things are probably going to get a little crazy. I figured, you know what, maybe now's as good a time as any to get my butt involved. So I think that might be my 20th one. I just don't know yet. This page is blank and the next page is blank for it. I might just rip this out. I don't know. I'm still kind of unsure. I feel like I've got a lot of what I need in here, so I don't know that I need these pages, but as of right now, they're just going to stay. I might just end up ripping them out in a couple months if I do just decide I'm not using them. This, I forgot to write in my top part of it, but this is my cleaning schedule. I've been looking to have something on hand all the time. I started going in and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. So I have all these like kitchen, bathroom, living room, bedrooms, laundry room, office. And then I wanted them written in gray because for the most part, with the exception of my spreads being done in black, my colors for the year that I'm focusing on in a lot of the different spreads are these here. And these are the closest that I could find that match the overall colors and like the dashboards and stuff. I don't know why that seems probably really weird and anal, but that's just what I'm like, this will be fun. And then it's like, oh, I didn't need all these solid lines. So I've been taking this white jelly pen and just keep coloring over it until for the most part it seems to have disappeared. But yeah, so this is just for me to look back and be like, oh, what do I still need to do yet this week or this month? I am really awful at cleaning. I work from home / stay-at-home wife. I'm not even a good stay-at-home wife. I'm terrible at cleaning. It is not my favorite thing to do. There's bleeding from the other page that was coming through here. So I took some of this washi that I had gotten from the Planner Society, and I just put those here just to kind of cover it up, and I didn't need the whole space, so that worked out. This is my weight loss tracker page. I think there's like 51 or 52 of these. Again, I picked this up. Oh, I cannot remember the name of it. I will link the videos for some of these things that I picked up. Like this here, this is also for a passion planner, but I bought it with the intention to use it. I did the same thing in my last planner. I think it's even on the same sheet possibly. And then I just decided to color in the flowers around it just to give it a little bit more interest. But like, I'm again sticking to this color. So the peachy color is in, I'm gonna do it here anyway, so I guess it's fine. For January. So I had gone and like colored all of these in solidly for the last year, but now I'm just keeping it kind of simple. I weighed myself this morning. So I will fill this in. So yeah, just kind of keeping it fairly, just an outline. And I'll check that. And then this page here, this one I went back and forth on forever. I thought at one point about using this as a, as like a pull goals tracker. So whenever I nailed like a certain move and pull, I would add that here. But I don't even know that I'll do pull for the whole year. Lately, I've been feeling really down on it. I have not quite given up. I'm set up for our next session, but I'm only doing one pull class, and then I'm doing a flexibility class too to work on flexibility, and that might make a big difference for my pulling. But I'd seen other people do this, and I wish I could remember who I had seen it doing it in videos, but I just decided to go ahead and pop those in too, and this is the way I'm just tracking all the new shows that I've watched. I finished season 2 of You and Insatiable and Good Girls already, and it's the second and a half week. We're 2.5 weeks into January. So I've already been watching shows like crazy. I binged Insatiable and You in like a matter of like a day to 2 days each, and then it was like a weekend to watch Good Girls. So I love those. And then right now I'm watching The Dollhouse and Suits, and that will take me, Suits is going to take me some time to work my way through it, but I'm almost done with the Dollhouse. So that is that. This page, as of right now, I don't quite yet know what I'm going to do with it. I'm thinking about tracking the restaurants I've been to, like all my new restaurants, or making a list of all the restaurants I want to try. It's a booming little area around here for food, so there are new restaurants opening constantly. So I will figure that out. Like I said, it'll either be make a list of all the restaurants I want to try. I could probably fit 2 or 3 in here, or keep track of all the new restaurants I've been to. And then last but not least, right? Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing else in here. Contacts. Somebody had done this with planner shops instead of putting contacts so that personal information is not out there. Like if I don't tend to travel with this, but in the event that I did, so I have my favorite shops so far. It's not all of them. I just had like one day just started putting them in. And then if there are PR codes or whatever, I would add those in here. I have a PR code for Peachy Plans. I'm going to plug that right here. It is Megan15 at Peachy Plans. It's mypeachyplans.com. That link will be in the bottom, and you can save 15% and get my very cute freebie. So I haven't put in a PR code for that one because it's me for now. Fingers crossed it'll be me for the next quarter or two, the next round, however she does it. We've got Let's Plan It, Nicole Lexi Designs, Glam Planner, Miss Moss Gifts. I tend to use the same ones for all of these, and so I've gotten pretty good at remembering them, but just in case. And then as new shops come up, I would say Saucy Stickers Co. has really reached a good level with me. I do shop. I get a lot of icons from Harriet Wright Designs. Yeah, so I'll be filling this in probably bit by bit. And then that is more or less it. Of course, there's stickers back here that I don't necessarily use. I don't really use this sheet here. And then back here in these pockets, I always have the spread, the kit that I've laid down, and then I'm going to fill in later at the end of the week. I always lay the base during the beginning of the week. I don't like to do that on camera because it can't, like, for me, it's time consuming. And I like having that me time to just do it without worrying about it being like in the screen and stuff like that, like on camera. So I usually set those up separately. And then I also have the monthlies for adding little things here and there. So I have those that I put there. And then for right now in the back here, I've just got like some of my more frequently used. This is from the Prairie Planner. I don't think I even have room for any more of these books, but I'm just keeping them here. And then you can see this was the deco that came with it that I just decided not to use. And then I have my Apple Watch. That's the only one that's in there right now, even though I don't really need to do it frequently, but I have those. And then I have a couple other ones that are like script specific from Peachy Plans that I'm going to add in there. Such as like the ones I would use every week for sure. Like I have like my nap time ones, my fucking hoorays, those things. So that is it. That is my 2020 planner setup. If you have any recommendations for some of those empty pages and you're like, hey, this has worked out really well for me, let me know. I know some people were like, kept track of their family's favorite like meals so that they could just look back there and keep an eye on that. I just tend to know what those are. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I use them. If I don't, if you have ideas, awesome, let me know. Yeah, that is all I have for you. I'm so glad that this is done, that I can show you guys. I held off starting it until December, and I guess I should have started a lot earlier. I didn't film doing it because I honestly just did it like bit by bit when the mood struck to sit down. And sometimes it's like 10 o'clock at night that I'm like, you know what? I'm not ready to go to bed. Let's go work in my planner. And then I would be working on this. And I just didn't want to have to worry about like setting up my filming and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have your own, please let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.